But I ain't gonna cap to y'all, cause I went there when they ain't had a ball. He talking 40. When the hockey felt, watch him stop catching the ball. I had to tell my wife to stop. He don't like to pass the ball.
This team disgusting.
That's Philly William boy. I know he ain't gonna rob nobody for these $10.
Nah, he coming back.
Rolled out.
He ain't going nowhere. He coming back. He gonna come back and say some funny shit. What we on? He gonna say some funny shit.
Probably his ass.
I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. Keep on winning and they hate that.
My game hard to stop, man.
And they hate that. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. Keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that.
You don't think my game hard to stop?
What the motherfuckers yet?
Eat them up.
Oh, so you think I was just playing? You don't think I can win with Arizona?
Got them all dead like birds.
I ain't played you with Arizona. I just played you with who you pick on me? Kansas City.
I'm alright with this.
Oh, this nigga got fucking Aaron Rodgers.
Touchdown,
What you gonna do? Roster.
I been fixed it.
And they hate that.
This nigga got Aaron
And they
Rodgers.
hate that.
Circulating.
I told you he's gonna put
I ain't going.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the...
Why would I send out like 2 niggas? I just beat.
That's home. That's how you get home.
Stands ready, and we are underway from FedEx Field.
Nah, it's just like, yeah.
Rodgers going to return it from his
That
end
shit
zone.
matters.
Because it's because I don't be able to see the
What's going on there?
Oh, I just got a safety on the first play.
Totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the play.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
If you play on anything else, when you hit when you hit RT, you'll see like what side to run the ball on
Heineke on
shit.
first down. This incomplete to Curtis Samuel. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
I just
He
want
will
to
take this all the way down to the Packers 30. A big pickup there.
That nigga's still good.
Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pick by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point, the run even better.
Gibson.
Enzo.
Give him 4 on the carry there, and 2nd and goal. Here's Heineke. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Tanner Heineke. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
I suck. I'm winning.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point
I
game.
did have the ball.
I'm talking about dated. You said dated.
Joey Sly.
Yeah, how you think I got 2 points? I got a safety.
I'm on his ass for the trip.
Look at the score, 9. I got a safety.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
What you thought was going on?
I thought you was about to
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a
Madden.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers. And he goes
If it ain't motherfucking, if it ain't blocked, I don't feel it. Glock good.
Here on 1st down the sack.
Drift to go 24. That's that money game.
They'll get this up past the 5 to
watching
the
y'all too.
7-yard line. A 4-yard pickup that gets them going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down.
Who you pick, Haiti?
I got some.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
Easy. It's an easy one.
On the return, Carter.
Easy one, you don't even need to do.
Fuck who
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
I gotta play Future, man. I get that Future.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
That's just a great play, man.
Heineke.
Yeah, that was loud, man.
And this will be incomplete.
Quarterbacks
That's a nice
suck.
job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless
Fucking
penalties.
quarterbacks
He's able to
suck,
knock
man.
that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd
I
down.
got you, Rush. I say you gotta beat that.
Now Heineke. And that is
These niggas
incomplete.
suck.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things
I know
defenses
how to
chart.
do this. This
How do you do
quarterback
on 3rd
suck.
down? That's a nice start
Man,
for
that's
them in
cap.
this one.
I'm lead passing, drop passing, and everything, nigga. What you thinking? Like,
So on
what?
4th down, Washington going to
You gotta get you to get this game and then play me, and I'll play you with a sorry ass team. You'll see. I'll beat the shit out you with these niggas.
So this is going to carry well
I
into the
promise
end
you.
zone for a touchback.
And then you got 21. Then you got Madden 21. I'll load up on that shit so fast.
You see you load up on?
Yeah.
The Packer offense ready to get their next
Sorry-ass
drive
quarterback.
underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays.
Thank
they
you.
want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now, it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides.
lob
Each head
passes,
coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of
He's
him.
repetitive.
Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up
Can you hear
with
them
him
in the stream?
without weakening our overall
I'ma take them
defense?
out
You're
the stream
exactly
if you-
right.
if
It's a
you can.
tough task to match up to him.
Who you talking about, me?
Yeah, can you hear them in the stream?
It's got to be intercepted. Picked up by
I told you if you don't score with Washington's defense,
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick
he gonna
6
quit.
for a Washington touchdown.
He might as well.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Yeah, with Aaron Rodgers, you could have squeezed it in there. You can't do that with this. Them passes, no sir. No sir.
There you go. Oh, nah.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
No sir.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's their third drive now, and so far we've seen them punt. In that second drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
To throw again on second down, Rodgers.
Thank you, user.
This is intercepted.
He got quick. Thank you, user. He out of there. Good game.
I'm down.
This shit right here, baby diaper.
I may be down 3 minutes.
I just beat the shit out of this nigga. He got Aaron Rodgers. I got Washington. 22-0. He about to. Oh no, he coming back. He gonna spin the block. He gonna spin the block. He is in disbelief.
That's crazy.
Gotta be.
Hey, this shit right here is a.
And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
You ain't got listen. Them throws he was making. Only Aaron Rodgers could do that shit.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it as this one's in the air.
You already threw one pick. I'm waiting for some more.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
He can't make them same throws.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner.
Oh, he put that dude in.
Recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
Fumble.
Now look out, Rodgers hits the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football.
I still ain't got my dudes in.
Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
Pick. Told you.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
To the apartments. To the fucking apartments! I'm the fucking GOAT.
He quit.
He got up out of there. What are you supposed to do?
I mean, he picked Green Bay because he ain't get it.
I'm gonna spin the block, man. Spin the block.
He better shit.
They suck.
They alright. Tripping.
Hey, hey, motherfucking God. I had 3 pick sixes. And the offense couldn't do shit. Offense couldn't do nothing. Man, that was not no 13-year-old. That nigga was at the line calling audibles and some other shit. Talking about saying the 13-year-old. Stop. Stop. Pick 6 and everything. Stop playing with me.
Southern California.
Now watch the difference though. Watch this. I'm gonna put my niggas in. Hold on.
Sophie. Blue.
Oh shit.
Oh, that dude talking and shit.
Yeah, he talking.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And this will
It
be
ain't
a
gonna do
gain
him
of
no
5
good.
as he gets it to the 30.
But you wanna hear him talk?
It's a really nice,
I'll
tough
go in
run
there.
inside, and they gained 5 yards
I'll
on
go
it.
in
And
there.
be
You wanna hear him
frank
talk? I'll
about
go
it,
in there.
most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Huh.
And they get him down.
Put him on his
the
neck.
takes it across the 40.
Put him on his neck.
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run.
He think he just gonna run the ball on me?
He's one of the
This nigga
better backs in the
crazy.
league. Had to
I
come
ain't
into
even
this
have my
game with the
niggas in
idea.
last game. I ain't
Slow
even have my
him
niggas
down.
in.
Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2
He's
yards.
just gonna run the
Second
ball.
down now. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I don't get her. That nigga fucking me up with this shit.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Pick! Oh my God!
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
No way.
Here's Herbert. Flush to his right.
So in your opinion, that's let the computer tell you.
Out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's what we have to do as a defense and have to find a way to account for them. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and
Dude,
makes plays like
that
that,
front
all he does is
front
hurt
seven
you.
nasty.
Have to at least be
That
able
front
to
seven
contain him
nasty.
somewhat. There they could not.
Front
So
seven
after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. It's Williams.
This nigga driving the ball with Herbert.
He's able to slip it inside the
He get outside and break contain and
A
all type of
terrific opening
shit.
drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's Herbert.
Pick! This nigga drove down the phone.
To the
Oh
touchdown.
shit.
And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
And I got this whack ass quarterback going against fucking Bosa. I mean, yeah, it is Bosa.
Following the touchdown,
Sophie.
Justin
Oh,
Hopkins
God.
will kick it away.
Like he ain't that man.
And Carter
Sorry.
deciding not to bring this one out.
We ain't gonna complain about it. We're gonna.
Heineke now looking to throw on 1st down. That's out to the flat for Gibson. Will be dropped after a
He
gain
is
of
talking
about
shit.
6 across the 30 to the 31.
He talking shit.
They go play action. Now Heineke.
He talking shit.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of
Look at this
bounds.
whack ass quarterback.
It's incomplete.
Look at what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had
Glock,
it
don't
right
tell
now.
me that this
That
quarterback
should have been
like
an
that.
interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
Offensively, lucky to have that. Looking to throw. Heineke. And coverage there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Kicking them good, too.
I should have spreaded them niggas out.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. This is taken at the 10. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
And he made you punch, Philly?
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flip.
Why not? When I can do that.
But Philly
Why do that when I can do that? Look.
The 31-yard line. A young quarterback.
And I used it there.
Is right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I did. On my kids, I did.
It may take a few years before they get all the stuff.
Hey, bro, I used it there. You was just watching the stream. What was you looking at? I promise you I did. On everything I love. I had that dude the whole time. What was you looking at?
Like, all of a sudden, you like the chicken McGriddle?
Here's a first
I like the McGriddle.
That was amazing what you just did. How you got outside of that like that, I don't know.
They'll run here with Gibson. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
I don't know how he did that.
2nd and 6 from the 10. To throw is Heineke.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin.
That ain't me. That ain't me.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I might have missed that.
You got to work for this, though.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That dumbass read he made, that let me know I ain't playing nobody crazy.
It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it.
It let me know I ain't playing nobody crazy.
Drive about to get going. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what
Herbert has it knocked free. These two teams all after 1. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Herbert.
Pick user! User!
And take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them
Where'd you find it?
get even more?
I'll take it first.
Smoke that pound cake.
Pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there.
Yeah.
Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
It'll buy some time, right?
Oh, third one fucking. Third one fucking.
Let's go.
24-yard line.
This team
Well,
sucks.
he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
It is, because if you had a different quarter, hey, listen to me, bro. You do all this time. Nah, bro.
That's software.
Hey, look, you can say anything from sitting on that other side. Hey, look, you can say anything from sitting on the side of that, what's the name, right? If you had another quarterback and seen what I was talking about, this team sucks. You don't like the fact that it's your team. This team sucks.
Yeah.
It's not easy doing this shit I'm doing. This shit is hard. I'm not going
Don't
to front. This shit
Stop
hard.
looking at me.
Give me that. This shit not easy.
Okay.
Then you got nigga, the nigga that, the quarterback he got can throw dots, like dots. Like, this ain't no easy shit.
In Washington territory now. Here's
They got Justin Herbert. He could pick me
at the
apart if he wants to. If he
45-yard
was
line.
smart, he could pick me apart.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
They're making it look easy out there. No first down. So far,
Chargers versus these niggas. Yeah, I can't get no home run. This team, I can't get no home.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Everything I score, it got to be from defense.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And the result here,
Retarded
a pickup
ass
of
team.
8. Leaves him with 2 to go. On
I had to
second
spin the
down.
block because I beat that first dude so bad. Glock, you know how you beat somebody so bad, niggas be like, oh, he sucked. So you like, oh, let me go ahead and spin the block on one. Just to show this shit real.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches.
On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the
Now, who would have read that? You would have read that play?
It was a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face a third down. Now it's Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen.
Run it back.
And this
Do that
defense
play again.
rallies and they
Yes, sir.
stop
I'm going to pick this shit this time. Watch this.
right near the 24.
Watch this. I'm going to pick this shit. You do that play again, I'm picking it. I'm to the apartments. I'm to the apartments, bro. Throw it to Keenan Allen. Watch what I did.
I don't know.
I'm not calling time, bro.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert.
I told you.
Ah.
I'm not calling time out. That's what he said, call time out. Oh, you can hear him?
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs.
I can't hear him. I don't got my my audio set to that.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid
So
of
we
it.
going to
Throws
halftime.
it away.
Stupid ass quarterback.
Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
We going to halftime. They want me to throw the ball.
Defensively, they have not allowed a lot of
Yeah,
receivers to
beautiful.
run free. And there's
She's
another
such a good girl.
So we can post on this.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Heineke. Eluding the pressure right. Finding some room at midfield. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I just done that.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Are you crazy?
Throwing. Heineke. Flush to his right. And hit the hard. He lost the football. It's loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds. So it'll be a loss on the play. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely
Don't you ever tell me I don't know what I'm doing. Don't you ever tell me I don't know what I'm doing, nigga.
As the first half is winding down. And Washington has taken
Like I ain't that man.
game,
Like I ain't that man. Yeah, how? You can't, like what? Can't get the nigga the ball. That's his second. That's his second touchdown of the game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this
He
first
said, hell
half as
no.
the kicks away.
I can hear him through your shit. I can't hear him. I can just hear him through your TV.
Through my TV?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, you wildin'. It coming through my TV.
Oh, it's coming through your headset? I hear it.
Yeah.
The Charger drive
You
about
sure?
to
I
get
sure
going
I just heard that nigga
as
say
they
something.
take over here
That
with
won't
11
that won't
seconds
block with
remaining.
him.
Yeah, you schizophrenia like shit, boy.
I swear I heard that
On
nigga talk.
first down now. He's
Oh, this mine's. This mine's. This pick.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're
can't
hoping for
believe
a
he trying
catch,
me,
maybe
though.
a call,
Nigga crazy.
but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Going deep here for Allen.
Thank you. Thank you.
On
Let's
Herbert,
do it.
his third interception. Picked up by Cameron Curl. First half in the books.
We almost went to
You're
the
watching
apartments.
The NFL on EA Sports.
Nah.
Both these teams, no
I
doubt,
learned
making
that from
their final
Glock.
halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half,
Learned that from
we get it
Glocker.
back out to Brandon Godden and Charles
Learned that
Davis.
from Glocker. I take shit from other people's game, put it in my game. If I like it and it work.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis.
You probably told yourself I wasn't gonna win this game. You was hating on me.
For the third quarter. So Washington in
You
a
just
good
said I wasn't
spot
supposed to
to
beat that
get the
last
lead.
dude.
They will get the
That dude was
football
hot
as the
routing at the
second
line
half
and
kicks
everything.
off.
Robot.
One pitch.
DeAndre Carter now from
You
his
said I beat a
zone.
14-year-old.
And tackled at the
That mean I
two-yard
won't
line.
beat
for keepers.
So a net negative there.
Yeah, because when I go on trips. When I go anywhere.
I'm on height. He ain't 13 hot routing that no. You don't
we
see no
put it in,
13-year-old hot routing. Hot routing like a
Set ready
motherfucker.
for this next drive, the Washington offense.
I'm gonna
And
win
both of
this
these
one.
defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So
I'm
what
gonna win
needs to
this one.
change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone
You don't
has
think?
someone assigned to how did each play work. What we use that
It's a
kind of
good
worked
game.
for us during this game, try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already
After I
in this
win this
game
one, I'll
and
never
trying
play
to
with
change
these
things up.
motherfuckers again.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Pull off.
Beautiful fake. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front, pounding on the
Keep
defense
pushing me,
right now
I'm
with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
On 1st and 10, Heineke. Well, that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They run the toss now with Gibson. They'll get 3 up to midfield. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Heineke now from the 50.
This nigga floated the ball with his trash ass. This quarterback sucks.
And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40. That is
Now I
just
gotta
what
go
this
try hard
defense was
mode
hoping
because
for,
this
an
nigga think he
interception on
good.
the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've got to know
Pitt.
this team a little bit.
Oh, man.
Could you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it
Sophie,
from there.
stop licking me.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. Now room for Eckler.
Oh, he broke the tackle.
And finally down at
Do
the
that play again.
32-yard
Do that play again.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Running on 1st down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Hey, you was that smart to do that?
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Eckler.
Oh, he caught that.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Going back to Allen, he's got him again. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there. Accident, just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Herbert now.
You won.
I told you to do that work for this.
Hey,
He's taken down.
It's all
Yes,
easy.
Herbert.
Sweat able to disrupt yet another play. That is his
What you
third
Yeah,
sack
in a bit.
of the
I'm
afternoon.
good.
That
Oh, you
game
good?
right there was a good
Now
game.
Herbert, 3rd and goal.
I told you bread and toast, nigga.
I'm good. What you talking about?
We
And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
Huh?
So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
crazy.
Ah, I missed.
And he missed.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz,
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Our user caught that.
I'm gonna kill you anyway.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Gibson again. Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession.
wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scores it up. Baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them all. The next guy comes
He
through
is
and
sick.
picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
This nigga sick.
Oh, who you get?
I got 20 on him.
Now Gibson.
No.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
No.
That's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting it
We
done.
can't watch the NBC on that.
Man, you
Right there.
good, so I'm getting San Fran. You good? You think you good? I'm getting San Fran.
On 1st down, Patterson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Don't let me watch
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
He gonna get a hat.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
He gonna get a hat.
They've got a 2nd down now as they search
Oh,
for
he
a way to
fucked
get
up.
this one
He
to
called
the finish line.
timeout
Chargers gonna
after the
signal for
2-minute
first
warning.
of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I hit the fuck out of him. Yo, that was my best hit of the year. I thought that
He
was,
said his best hit of the year.
for real, that was like my first hit stick. Like, usually.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. Finding room to the
Where
20.
you at, Glock? What you chose?
Touchdown.
He out of there. Good game. He out of there. Good game.
Nah,
81 yards with Tyler Henry.
When I learned how to play this shit.
He out of there.
You just barely beat me, bro. You tried your hardest. With your best team and barely beat.
He is out of there. That's
It's the
two.
way you play, bro. You was fucking me up with the run, so you ain't had a throw. You feel me? So I was looking for the throw this year. You can't even fuck me up with the run. I stopped you with the run last game. You was fucking me up with the throw. So that shit fucked me all up.
That's
Nigga,
good.
trust
That
me.
means I got
What Glock told me? This nigga scared.
I sent that nigga GG. Got him out of there.
Oh, he ain't playing.
He only plays if you want me, come get me.
Yeah, listen. If he good, play, I wanna run through y'all niggas like a hoe. I'm through these niggas like a hoe.
I'm the
Man,
better
tell
player.
that nigga
I'm
how
by more points. I'm the better player.
Listen, man, what takes that? Nigga, I'm tired.
I'm the better player. I won by more points.
Yeah, alright. Man, what takes that? With Glock told me.
You can't talk that shit to me. When you talk shit, you can't talk to me.
Listen, with Aaron Rodgers,
I
everybody is
what
good
you
with
say.
Green Bay. I
I
can give
don't
my
care what
nephew
you
this
say.
controller,
I
and
don't
he's
care
gonna
what
win.
you say.
You looking for me,
Get
you know where
Green
to
Bay,
find me.
he's gonna
I leave you
win, bro.
dusted, I leave you behind me.
care what
I
you
flip the
say.
switch from 0 to 90. If
But
you
I
do too
mean,
much,
listen,
I'ma
if
do
that's
the
how you, hey,
you
you
know I
gotta start off
you
with
know
the
I'm
training
next.
wheels.
I'm
Hey,
the
ain't
one
nothing
who
wrong
not coming
with it.
second. Please do
I
not take
beat
me,
you.
don't hold it.
Yeah,
We
you
about
feel
that
me?
action, don't
Ain't
never
nothing wrong
forget it.
with it. But you see, you pick anybody else.
Why the
Your
gorillas,
ass
the
gonna
army,
If
get
I
them
pick
niggas.
anybody else, I
Play, I'm
lose by
score like I'm
field goal
Brady.
with
The
no
title was
time.
mine.
Oh,
got
look
the
who this
card.
Cause a
shit.
You
nigga,
say you can
cause a,
play
cause
for
a
the
Oh
nigga
heart.
man.
sliding, a nigga
Listen.
sliding down.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. Just a moment ago, the Dolphin starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
You throw a pick, nigga. So it's called clock management. What Glock ain't playing?
Jason Sanders
He was scared because he was in the back seat
from
the whole
Miami.
time cheering for him and shit.
And we will not
Gawker!
see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Nigga cheering for him.
I'm
Niggas
saying
can't
you just
fuck with me,
admitted
bro.
that you
If they
can't
playing
beat
with
me if
Green
I
Bay
pick
and the
Green Bay.
Bucks, you know what I'm saying? They got their little chance. They got their
Billy,
chance.
do
They
you
play
see
with
how he
Green Bay
beat me?
and the Bucks.
I seen the game.
Did he beat me
Throwing
in
on
the
first
past
down
when
is
he
Allen.
shit like he did it?
Listen,
I seen
what
it.
happens if you got a different thing that I got?
Philip Wine?
The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around and find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Whoever want to make a move.
Escaping the pressure right.
Damn, I'm good.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Who you playing with? The Cardinals again.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
I might
This
go
nigga
out.
picked it.
See a bodies and it's intercepted.
This nigga picked it, man. This nigga picked it. This nigga sent me a message. He sent me a message. He sent me a message.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Flushed out right. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. On play action, Allen.
When you just sleep.
Dancing to his left.
Come on, yeah, I know.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
He just gonna run with the
He'll get 10
quarterback?
there on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one.
He
They
gonna run with the
thought that they
quarterback
had
all
him.
game?
Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Hell no.
I'm setting this
On second and very short, Allen rolling to his right. And
User.
it's incomplete.
Bitch.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
I'm getting Kansas City.
Allen gonna try and throw on 3rd down. Buying time to his left.
I let Aaron Rodgers.
And he's gonna have the
Hey,
first down
yo.
yardage to the 35.
Up 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it.
I can't
stepping away from
believe
the
what
pressure,
is going
and
on
finding
right
open
now.
space to scramble and pick up a first down.
On 1st down, Allen.
Hold up.
And out across midfield, down to
Yo.
35. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside the pocket, and they'll do it on purpose.
Hey,
Then
bro.
they need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. I think you're exactly
Pitt.
right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Get this smoke, nigga. You thought Nah, we thought you ran.
Oh, I'm not doing it then.
Here's Devin Singletary. He played in the state of Florida Atlantic. Not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down at the 20.
Let's run it.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Your money good, nigga? Because I don't know you, nigga.
Right back to Singletary on second down.
Your money good?
Good question.
And he'll take it into the end zone for
I'm in this game with this weird
Devin Singletary taking it in from the 20. And the
these
Bills
niggas been
have
around me
taken
for
the
years.
early
Bro.
lead.
Everybody in here been around me for years. Only nigga I can't really vouch for is Dex, but Dex solid too. As long as I've been around.
7-0.
He the only nigga in this party I can't. I done bet you. I done bet everybody in this motherfucker.
After the touchdown, Bills to kick it away.
It's their defense.
Here's Gardner now on the return.
Oh
Start this
shit.
drive in pretty good shape as they get it.
And he talking shit on the mic. This nigga talking shit.
The Dolphins at
What
the
he
line
saying?
ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
have to
okay.
think the last thing he said as they went back out there was,
This
"Don't
nigga
do that
talking
again." What do you think?
shit.
What do you think?
He just blitzing
I
me.
think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football and everything else will flow from there.
Listen, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Who is
I'm gonna
that?
have to fix that lineup.
From the gun, it's Tua. He'll get this out of the gasket.
Because we're ready in a second. It's cool, though. I ain't tripping.
And it's a big play there. It's totally taken down on what will be a terrific final act to this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
All they players is straight defense.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Who the fuck, man?
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter.
Heavy team. Who
They'll
the
wind
fuck
up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
78.
Tua sets up to pass it. This is incomplete.
How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried.
Because he's
He's not
smart.
hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to. And he's going to be dropped.
That's a speedy back.
Set by Tremaine Edmonds.
Nah, but you know what's crazy?
4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. The kick by Sanders is good.
That nigga ability is to fuck with my kick when I kick the ball.
So the margin shrinks there.
Oh man.
Closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold.
That team good. Right there, you
What's
looking
this?
For finishing that one for 3.
You hear me?
McKenzie will not return.
Who's this?
He'll be brought out to the 25.
That team good. You looking at?
Who's this?
Yeah.
Who's that?
That team good. You looking at?
Bills come to the line
Who?
and start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. You scored points. It's a whole
What?
better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Punch him.
2nd and 9. To throw, it's Allen. They'll roll him out.
They don't got hit. Don't need one of them niggas
Know
straight.
when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck
Yeah,
it
you
and
just
get
gotta
all you
eat.
can.
Listen for the broadcast. Ask what the score is throughout the game.
wanna get
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Twitch or something, bro. Fuck.
This nigga making
To the
me
air,
sweat.
Allen being chased out left. Sanders a first down, still
How did
going.
that happen?
He takes it across the 15 to the 46-yard line.
They not
We
bad.
talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
I
Here's
swear they
where it
not.
really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run
gotta
and
sit
picking
still,
up
though.
a first down.
Sliding out of the pocket. Allen, nifty footwork. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And he got this nigga out here running like he fucking Lamar Jackson. You hear me?
Only because you can't stop him, though.
Man, what?
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He'll work it inside the 30 to the 20.
First down.
Yeah, once more, a strong running, from blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st and under pressure and down he goes. They send it back at the 36. Emmanuel Ogba that time, able to drop him for a loss. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen.
Go get
Gets to it again. They get to it for a loss of 4. And it brings up 3rd down on the side.
He trying to break loose. You hear me?
Allen now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure running.
Uh-oh.
Be brought down a little shot at the 35 at the 36. He'll end up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Now the Dolphins.
And look,
to their
I told you personally that you weren't gonna be Glock. That was one of the names I said you weren't gonna be. I told you that personally. Yep.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Allen going to throw. Steps away to his left. It's caught by Sanders.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Wow. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner.
That was a late
As a
call.
DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
2 and now on 1st down.
Nothing.
I cannot get this nigga like.
Been very disruptive early on as they force another
I
one
need
to
just
go
a
wrong.
little bit of
Seems to be
time.
the front and the back in pass rush.
Going
They've
to
been
the
able to get
department.
home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way
Going to the
run
department.
defense.
Tours
Going
taken
to the
in by
department.
Waddle. Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. As they'll stop it for 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Going to the department, man.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh!
Nope.
Deep ball.
I think that was good strategy there. Trying
They
to go
changed
right back
defenses.
to him after the
I
last
got him out that
completion.
shit.
This time,
Look at
the
E-Man.
defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw.
This nigga is getting pressure.
They hit, but they'll say it's
And I just don't understand
A
how.
lot of times, it's that first read that you had. Maybe you
I
get it
just
in
don't
pre-snap.
understand.
He locked in on his target, but he
many
was
times I
covered
got?
quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And able to connect, incomplete. Again, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. In a
Granted.
picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take
I don't know how.
He had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the and Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part, and sometimes The quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes,
What are you talking about? That sound like Nola.
run downfield with receivers. In his case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot with the QB.
That sound like Nola. That's Nola? That's little Nola. Hold on, let me check the party, man. That's Nola, man. That's Nola, bro. Hell nah.
The final shot before half for Allen.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm gonna win this game.
For the best as that brings us
I'm
to
gonna win
the
this
end
game.
of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our
like
EA
that.
Sports halftime report.
Both teams likely making their final
This
adjustments
nigga I'm
before
playing.
the second half. So, time for us to go back downstate to Miami and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
This nigga
Welcome
defense
back.
like that.
Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaud.
What's the score over there?
Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get
Oh, man,
going
you
in
made it
this
easy
third
for him.
quarter. He was solid on the field goal,
I
but not
did. I
solid on
told
the
you you was
kickoff
not going.
there.
If
And
you
put
beat
him
him,
at the
I
40-yard
did
line
say
to
that.
start this drive. Two and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10.
I did. At Glock, I
at their
told
own
him he wasn't
42. They'll start things with a handoff to Lindsey. And nothing doing. He's immediately
Hey, look, we
taken
know
down
somebody
from
like
scrimmage.
that, though. We know, look, you know what I mean? We know Nola.
Let's run. They'll try again.
We know
second and
Nola.
10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's to Waddle on the quick slip. He takes this one down. Their quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch. 2 and now on first down. Forced down to his left.
Let's go.
He's got his touchdown. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown, man. I'm not gonna lose this game, man.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
I ain't
Extra
gonna lose
point
this
up
game,
and
bro.
good by Sanders. The lead is
I'm too
now
good.
10-7.
I'm too good.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away, Sanders.
Too good.
Ends already.
Yeah, good play, bro. Good play.
I know.
I thought what it was, I thought you played like your man.
No, my daughter.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And that's
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now.
But can they move out the way, bro?
Chandler Phillips able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, here's second and 11. Allen.
I'm coming over there.
Chandler Phillips getting once again his third sack of the
I'm gonna beat this
afternoon.
nigga.
Third and long, they'll look to throw.
I'm gonna beat this nigga.
Almost intercepted.
Beat this nigga.
They would have
Punt the
loved
ball.
their first pick of the game
Give me
right
the
there,
ball
but
right
at
there.
least it does get them to fourth
Give me the
down.
ball right there, fuck
They're
nigga.
going to at least line up to go for it.
Give
here
me the
on
ball
fourth
right
down.
there.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Throw it. Throw it with your goofy ass.
Going deep for Diggs.
Just told you, goofy.
And
Yes,
it's
sir.
lined up incomplete. However, we do have a
Defensive
flag
pass
down.
in the front.
Let's check in with our referee. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate, just heave it up sometimes.
This game
Because you
fucking
can get
retarded.
these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
The tackle made by
They trying to
Landon
get this
Roberts.
nigga a game.
3 yards on that
Feel
last
bad
carry.
for him.
Here's second and 7.
You think I can?
From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the
Yeah, I think.
Bro, like, come on.
Able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
He taught me something.
On third and long, it's Allen dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. Fourth down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
I got to say energy before and
Looking for
User alert. User alert. Oh, this nigga about to check out right here. And then I'm done with Madden for the night. I got 3 sweaty games under my belt.
They've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific.
3
We've seen
sweaty
that,
games.
but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
My dude ready to be.
Now left side on the swing pass.
Like that.
Get across midfield inside the 45.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's only a matter of time before I figure out what niggas really doing, and then I just shut that shit down, and then that shit just be over. Look, he's still talking.
We'll return with more.
This nigga still talking.
This is the NFL, and it's on E.
Hey, Glock, this nigga was running the ball with fucking Josh Allen, 50 yards a play. I mean, running. Not fumbling or nothing.
Throwing again on second down. Tua, buying time to his left. Open man, it's Preston Williams.
Hey, good game, homie.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some
Why
tight
you keep
spots
saying
all
that?
game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, we'll call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Hey, good game, man. Hey, keep your head up, all right? Keep your
On
shit
first
high.
down, Tagovailoa.
Your shit real high.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And inside the 20
Talking
before
crazy
it's brought
to him.
down. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10.
Hey,
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he
I don't
goes
think he
down
gonna
right
beat
there.
you. I swear I don't.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
I don't think you gonna beat him, bro.
Just a field stick to a dumbass pick.
Here's Tua. Flushed out
Good
right.
jump.
And he is out of bounds, going to get down to the 10. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Find a way to beat him with the Broncos. Fuck it, beat you with the Broncos.
They'll try and run forward with
shit,
Lindsey.
yeah.
And they go the wrong way on this
I'm
one.
disrespectful though.
Losing yardage
I'm
back at the
disrespectful though. Look
12.
at my disrespectful
Well,
ass.
the offense failed earlier on the previous crack
at my
at this, but
disrespectful
they're
ass.
going again on fourth down.
Look at my disrespectful ass.
Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down.
Look at my disrespectful ass, nigga.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So
throw
first
dots,
and goal,
nigga.
6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
I'm watching you.
From the gun, it's Tua. Eluding the pressure right.
Touchdown,
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. We talk so often about how important it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being
Touchdown.
able to
Seen
take
that.
advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Extra point and good by Sanders. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
I should have got in there just now, right, Steve?
Yeah,
From
you
his
should.
end zone, Isaiah McKenzie.
Yep. You was just a second too late.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
What is the score there, Glock? I know when Glock gets
17-7.
quiet.
Ooh.
Glock get quiet, though.
The
That
Bills come to the line
He
to
in
start their next
concentration.
drive.
He in danger.
And the
Bro. He
script
about to
really
get.
is flipped
He
for them. The
he going to
momentum
that
on the
demon
other
mode.
sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
You don't like that? I told him he couldn't beat you at all. That was one of the names I said.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, flush. Allen hit. He lost the football.
He only up by 10.
I definitely told him that was
2
one of
minutes
that
left
names.
to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I had a couple more names on that list though.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The Dolphins get there this time.
Graphics got better.
Drop him as that clock continues to run. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. They successfully find the end zone over the top.
Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down.
The Patriots got a line, don't
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Eric Rowe. Tannehill stopped.
I'm done with Madden for the night. Fuck these niggas. Dex. I'm that man, Dex. Man, what? Nigga, you was watching that broadcast. Stop playing with me, man. Fuck. Niggas ain't fucking with me, man. Send him a little GG, make him feel good about himself. That nigga went to Fortnite. I beat him out more than 2, man. Stop playing with me. Nigga went to Fortnite. This nigga on Fortnite. Look at the broadcast. He on Fortnite. He on fucking Fortnite. What's wrong with these niggas, man? Ain't fucking with no Stilly.
Nobody.
He ain't even see me no GG back, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, mommy, your kid in the magazine, I had a stack on my jacket at Grammy. We see the audacity. I was a
We dropped this broadcast, man. We appreciate everybody coming out tonight, man.